It's 100% switch from yesterday. Yesterday it snowed all day long. And now it's 33 degrees outside. The snow is still falling from the trees. But man, what a beautiful day. It's so bright out here. I can't even see. I'm wearing my sunglasses and I'm still squinting. It's so bright. It's a beautiful day. For sure. What a beautiful day. It's a very beautiful day today. And I just wanted to make a quick video on how I store my $1-a-day preps. I had a viewer comment and ask me how I stored my $1-a-day preps, and I haven't showed it in quite a while, so I just wanted to rehash that, what I do to store my $1-a-day preps. I just came back from doing laundry, town run, and getting water, so this is what I do for my $1-a-day preps. Now this is a bucket that I've had for a while. This is an icing bucket from a bakery department. And that's about a 3-gallon bucket right there. And what I do is I go to the bakery department, I go to the deli department, any of those departments that would use large amounts of, this is a mayonnaise. This one right here is whipped satin vanilla. This is a bucket of icing for cakes and donuts, I believe. They have smaller buckets. One more, it's like a gallon, maybe a gallon and a half buckets. I couldn't find where I have stashed them. I believe they are in a shed that is buried, so I can't get to them. But I have about 12 of those buckets that I've collected, and that's the chocolate for donuts. And you know, sometimes they're cleaned out, and other times they still have, let me open this one up. And other times they still have some, I don't know if you can see it or not. Whew, it's just all white, so it's so hard to see, but they have the stuff, some of the stuff still left inside. They haven't washed it, which is no problem. I will clean that out. I have lots of snow around that I can clean this bucket out, and then I will put soap and water in there to finish the job. That's what I do, and all of these buckets are free. That helps my $1-a-day prep money go even farther. Anytime that you can collect stuff for free, like these buckets, and then put your $1-a-day preps in there, it just that much better. You're that much more money ahead. So, you know, I don't know. This is maybe it's not a 5-gallon bucket, but it's probably a 4-gallon bucket. But that'll hold a lot of beans, a lot of rice. I wouldn't use the bucket itself, even though it is a food grade bucket. Unless you cleaned it out really, really good and sanitized it, I would still line that bucket with a bag or something, or I would put stuff in there in bags. I wouldn't just dump it right in there unless you clean it out really, really good and sanitize it. But that's what I do. Go to your little all of the grocery stores. I know people have gotten even from fast food restaurants before. You know, any place that uses a bulk amount of mayonnaise or ketchup or mustard, pickles, stuff like that, 5-gallon buckets. A lot of the times, you know, and they're all food grade if you clean them out good enough. But you still want to line them with plastic, especially if you're using the pickle buckets, because you just can't ever get that out of the bucket. The bucket kind of permeates with the pickle juice. So, but if you store everything in bags or in containers inside that bucket, in my opinion, and do your own research, of course, but in my opinion, it's perfectly fine to eat. And that's what I do. Hopefully that answers your question. And, I'll take the lid off of this bucket because it's one from my dollar a day preps. It's my bucket number 3. I'll take the lid off and I'll kind of show you what I can do, what it can hold, and how I stack it in there. So right there it is. It's the 3-gallon bucket. So there's 2 layers in here of the items. And what I have in this one is, chicken broth and canned chicken right down the middle. So it holds, these would be about the same size as your chili cans. Your Campbell's soup cans are smaller, so you're able to get 9 around the outside and still have room for your cans of chicken breast. But with the bigger cans, your vegetables, like if you had canned beans or canned corn, be about the same size, and you'd be able to get 8 around. So that gives you 16. It holds 16 cans. And then right down the middle, you have 1, 2, 3. You have 5 of the, if you have canned chicken or canned meats, or even you can go too wide with Campbell's soup in here. But canned tuna fish go right down the middle. But I try to pack them as tight as possible so that I don't take up quite so much room. And the lids go on, and then they stack up really nice. You can stack these floor to ceiling, no problem. I would say if you're going to stack it all the way to the ceiling, you might want to have straps or something around your stack so that if you ever have an earthquake, then it doesn't all fall over. But, yep, for me, I just stack them up floor to ceiling, and just take a ratchet strap. And you just I use cheap ones that I find on the side of the road. If I'm driving down the road and I see a ratchet strap, I'll hit the brakes, I'll go back, I'll get that ratchet strap. And then I can use those free again. And I like free. I use those to wrap around the top of my buckets. You have like 4 stacks, and you just wrap it around all 4 of the stacks. The top one right around in the middle, and it just kind of holds everything together. You don't have to ratchet it really, really tight, but you just get it snug, and it works out really well. Like I said, I like free. So it's a beautiful day out today. I have to squint because, wow, it's so bright everywhere. I have a lot to do still. I need to get my asparagus pickled. I need to get my cheese taken care of, finish getting my cheese taken care of. Got the driveways shoveled. Kara did pretty much the driveways this morning while I was in town. So thank you. Good job. Great. Everything is wonderful. And took care of the puppy dog. She's happy. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here. I hope this video helped explain it a little bit better. If I didn't explain it good enough, which I'm notorious for doing, please let me know, and I'll try to cover it in more detail. Thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. I hope everybody had a great weekend and has a great week that's coming up. It's spring break for all the kids in Alaska, so at least in my area, it's spring break, so they'll all be out playing So be careful while you're driving. And with that, I'm going to quit rambling. May God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.